Hey, good morning to you. I am in central Portugal, out on a farm. It's a vacation my wife planned for us. I don't know if I would have picked a farm, but I'm sure glad she did. It's beautiful and relaxing out here. Just taking a little walk to get some exercise this morning, and wanted to take a moment and just kind of talk about really a pressing issue regarding stolen guns in America. It's just so many of them, but how do you know you don't have one? Over the last couple years, I put out a few videos, really kind of pleading with people, quit leaving your guns in your cars, quit putting stickers saying you have a gun in your car. You know, people are getting their guns stolen out of their cars at alarming rates, just alarming rates. Some estimate 250,000 guns a year being stolen out of cars because people are just leaving them in there, and then they put a sticker on their car saying protected by Smith & Wesson. Well, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to break in, they're going to steal your Smith & Wesson. Now, that's not what this video is about, but for starters, quit doing that. What this video is about is really a focus on, okay, if there's 250,000 guns stolen every year in America, it's a lot of guns. It's a lot of stolen guns out there. How do you know you don't have one? I mean, think about it for a second. If all you bought was new guns, then you don't have a stolen gun. But if you've ever walked into a store, a pawn shop, a gun store, bought a gun from a guy at a gun show, how do you know you don't have a stolen gun? Well, there's really not a lot of ways to find out. Because if you're ever caught with that gun, or your gun gets stolen and you report it to the police, it's going to pop up as a stolen gun. So how do you know? Because, I mean, if you bought a gun at a pawn shop, gun show, or just a guy, there's a high likelihood it could be stolen. So the only way you're really going to know, there's only one way, is there's a few websites you can go to where you can do a gun search. And that's ultimately what I'm going to recommend, is that, you know, I when in doubt, just run the serial number. When in doubt, just run the serial number. It's not that complicated. Pretty easy to do. Just do a Google search on how to run those guns. The serial number, it's a pretty easy process to go through. You can get the results in just a few seconds, but I'm definitely going to recommend you do this thing. That if you're gonna buy a used gun, the sheer volume of stolen guns out there. I mean, because what do you think they do with those stolen guns? Well, they sell them to people like you and me. That's how they do it. That's what they do with it. You know, I know a lot of them are selling them on the streets, but a lot of them are going into gun shops and selling them. A lot of them are going into pawn shops and selling them. It's not that hard to do. So I'm going to recommend, just know, run your guns. Any gun you bought used, just break it out, get the serial number, run it, see what you find out. That way at least you could rest your mind knowing that it's okay. But I definitely would. Just my 2 cents. Well, I'm going to continue this walk here. It's a beautiful morning and here in central Portugal, and hope you guys have an amazing day.